Hey, yeah, what up, they people of the YouTube interwebs network? It's that guy, not Lax. And finally, we're getting around to doing a video today on one of the most inspirational dreadheads in the game. And we're talking about
Waka, Flocka, Flame.
So make sure you guys stay tuned, stay subscribed, because you know this is the best in data not lot content. So check this out. Now this video is coming through to you real quick because I am on the downtime between work and I gotta work in the morning. So I'm gonna try and put this video out a little bit earlier than usual. And Waka Flocka Flame is definitely the rapper of today's topic. Better known for his name as Waka Flocka. This is Jaquan. James Malfers Jaquan. This reminds me of a meme I've seen online. Better known by his name Waka Flocka. Is an American rapper from Atlanta, Georgia. And getting right into this here, looking at a picture of Waka Flocka and his locks and the glasses minus the tattoos. This was the look that Not Locks was guaning with over the years. Waka Flocka was actually an inspiration of mine. And when I wanted to get locks, I'm like, yo, this dude's locks is dope. I like the way they look. I'm gonna try and grow some dreads like this. Although I did not have nearly as many as Waka, they were similar. Waka Flocka has had his locks since the beginning of his career, as far as I can remember anyways, and they've always been real neat kept, and they're never too long, always around shoulder length, so you know that he's not growing them for the length. He's just kind of keeping them at the same so that it continues his look. And of course, Waka Flocka, it looks like his hair would be twisted. They're really thin, so he's got definitely over 150 locks on his head. Although they are very thin and cylindrical. He was kind of doing this look before the whole Glow Gang jumped on it. So Waka Flocka, salute to you for being kind of an original dreadhead in that sense. Looking at a picture, his brother also had locks. That was his brother, I believe. But most of the times with Waka Flocka, he will have his locks tied back like so. Check out the thinning going on over here. It's really thin at that point, really thick here. And of course, this is when his hair was shorter. Usually his hair was at this length, but now we can see that it's grown a little bit longer. But we never really see Waka Flocka with too much braid outs or curly hair, different styles. Normally just a hat, you know, and a chain and no shirt, maybe a bandana every once in a while. Here's a good picture with his locks kind of all over the place, all messy like, and you can really see the definition in his locks here. Yeah, definitely not interlocked because there's not too much scarring. They look like twists guaning up at that point. Waka Flocka, here's a shot of him waving his dreads around. He normally does this picture with his hair flying around, and it's always definitely a keeper to do this photo when you got locks, when they're long enough, of course. With the business attire going on, and it really shows that, you know what, dreadlocks don't take away from your professional image if that's what you're concerned about. You know, it doesn't. Just carry yourself properly. Oh, here's a picture of when they're much shorter, and he's got far less tattoos at this point. So it's kind of cool to see the evolution of his locks. Not all that great, but they are good. They're a nice set of locks. He's been pretty consistent with them. Of course, I highly doubt that he maintains them shits himself, yet alone even washes his hair himself. At this point, these dudes all have professional hairstylists kind of guaning with their hairstyles every week to every day, whatever's really happening here. I'm just gonna take a look quickly, Waka Flocka Instagram, and see what's going on over there. Waka Flocka BSM Brick Squad Monopoly. So let's see the most recent photos of his locks, and you see the most recent ones, his locks are still at the same kind of general length. So the question is he trimming them? You know, are they just not growing that long? I don't really know. Just like I don't even know what's going on in this picture here. It looks like a human pyramid with some scallies. Picture here. Is waving his locks around. This is from 2010. This is 5 years ago. So between 5 years ago, it went from his neck down to his chest. Like, it should have had a lot more growth than that. So it's definitely got to be trimming them shits and keeping the ends kind of blunted or resealed with some sort of method, because his locks should definitely be a lot longer than where they're at right now. And lastly here, another pic of him waving his dreads around, that Waka Flocka style. It's always fun just to get your dreads long enough to get that head shake really popping off properly. You know what I mean, Ski? Anyways, this is Not Locks. I'm signing off. Like I said, this video is going to be a real quick one. Make sure you guys stay tuned, stay subscribed, because I do have another video coming out tomorrow. And there is a definite dreadlock update of my own coming up real soon also, because it's about that time. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.